Is Robert, and this is part 2 of the tutorial on how to extract a part of an image, convert it to a transparent PNG file and in Photoshop, and then import it here into Flash and assign different colors to the solid file which we created in part 1 of this tutorial. So anyway, this is I set up already the stage here and all the libraries, and all the layers, so you can follow along and you know, and set it up more or less the same way I have it. The reason I had to set it up before, because of I'm only have like 10 minutes to make this tutorial, so I wanted to make sure that I can fit it in. Anyway, let me go here through all the layers and how they've been set up. So after importing all the images here, the background image and the solid and the transparent PNG files we created in Photoshop. So I put a flat image, which is like just the regular image. I put this one here on the stage. I converted it to a movie clip and named it image. Then on the be colorized layer here, you can see that each frame here has the solid converted to a color, and the way I did this was pretty simple. Let's take this one for example. If I click on it, and you can see here my inspector, property inspector, how I set it up. I converted it to a movie clip. I named it solid. Then I added a color effect of tint, and with the sliders here I can change all the colors I want, the transparency, then the red channel, the green channel, the blue channel. Then I converted this one to in the display I give a blending mode of multiply, and I cage it as a bitmap. The next thing I did was I added a filter, a glow filter, as you can see here, and with an inner glow, and the color is the same color as up here as the tint color. And I gave him these settings here, so you can pause maybe the video and make these settings here. And each movie clip has its own color assigned, but it's always the same movie clip. Okay, so that is how this one has been made. So now if we go here to that is my actually PNG, that is the transparent image we created in Photoshop. And if I let me click to it, and as you can see, that one also has been converted to a movie clip. It's transparent. I call it transparent, and it's got no style. The only thing I did, I changed the display to a blending mode of multiply and cage as a bitmap. And you can see that it's transparent. If I move it over here, you can see it's really transparent. So let me undo this one again. Okay, so there's the PNG file, and you can see it's been extended. It's only on frame 1, and then it's been extended to frame 19 here. The next one are the buttons. The buttons, actually, they have been nested into a movie clip, which I called navigation, and give them an instant name of navigation MC. And if we go inside of this one, as you can see, there's just one layer. Just all the buttons are on this layer here, just regular buttons with a converted to a button, and each button has its own unique instant name. This instant name are very important because they have to match to the labels we're going to set up on scene 1. So let us go back to scene 1 here again, and you can see in the labels layer here. Each frame has its own label. Like, oops, see, well, let me undo this one again. Each label has its own own name. Like on frame 1 is C1, on frame 2 is C2, and so on and so on. The button text here is just a static text field. I just put in, you can put in here whatever you want. I just put in color 1, color 2 to color 18. And the next one is our action script layer. Okay, in the action script layer now, each action script, on each frame there is an action script, which is practically just a stop action. As you can see here, we are on frame 2, and so on. If I go on frame 3, it's the same thing, and so on. Except on frame 1, that is where we have the main actions. And let me open my action panel here so you can see how that one's been set up. It's pretty simple. It's just a stop command, and then I put the event handlers in, buttons event handlers, which, like I said, they are nested inside the navigation movie clip, which is called, with an instance name of navigation MC, and the buttons are also C1, C2, and so on. Then it's just one function that gets assigned to all these buttons at one. Then down here in the function, button has been clicked. This is just the main function. This is all the function. I mean, it's just a few lines. So the tracing here, I omitted that one, but you can copy this code the same way it is, and then just on the go to and stop. Here it will actually, what it will do, it will select whichever button you clicked, it will go to that frame in your main timeline, and that's all the code to it. So you know, you might want to pause the video here a little bit and you know, copy this easy ActionScript 3 code here, and that's all how I set it up. So it's pretty simple, straightforward, not very difficult, and the final result it'll be like this. Let me go back to here, let me do test movie. Okay, and here's our movie now. As you can see, it's set to default white, which is still from the original image here. But if I go to color 2 here, example, it changes now. Color 3, color 4, color 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. But you can see here in the colors example, do you see how I preserved these shadows down here on the movie? And that is when I made when I converted it into the PNG file, and by adding the multiply in Flash, it gives you a nice clean shadowing. You know, it looks very good, as you can see here on this image here. So, and practically, I mean, that's all. That's all been to this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you very soon with some more tutorials coming up. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it again, and thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.